Hello physios. Moving on to the next topic on anatomy is spleen. We just go into the location. It is wedge shape lying in the left hypochondrium and partly epigastrium. It is wedge between the fundus of stomach and diaphragm, and the spleen is in tetrahedral in shape. As we already discussed about the 9 quadrates has stomach, it is also divided into the quadrate region of the spleen. And the dimensions, remember 1, 3, 5 or your inches of your thick, broad and long. And there is 7, it means weight, and ounces of in weight. And 9, 10, 11 your ribs. Normally spleen is not palpable. And next position, your spleen lies obliquely along the long axis of 10th rib. It is about making an angle 45 degrees. Your external features are your two ends, anterior end, your posterior end. Your anterior end, it reaches into the mid-axillary line. Your posterior end, it is an rounded and it will be rest on the upper pole of your left kidney. As there are 3 borders, superior border, inferior border and middle intermediate border. As the superior border is notch and inferior and intermediate border are rounded in shape. As you can see in this picture, there is superior and inferior border, and with some anterior end is mid-axillary line, and there are surrounded by your some gastric impressions, renal impressions and colic impressions. You can be also the ribs of 10, 9, 10, 11 ribs. And the hilum. Hilum is represented between the superior border and inferior border, where the nerves, vessels of splenic branches and next its tributaries, they go on entry and exit. As there are 2 surfaces, diaphragmatic surface is convex and thin smooth. Your visual surface is concave and irregular. There are 2 angles, anterior basal angle and posterior basal angle. Your anterior basal angle, junction between the superior border and to the anterior end. Your posterior basal angle, junction between inferior border and with anterior border. As you can see in the surfaces, your anterior end, posterior end, superior border, inferior border and the surfaces. And in anterior end, you can see the ends and 2 borders in diaphragmatic surface. In peritoneal relations, you can see some of the ligaments like gastrosplenic ligament, as it extends from the hilum of spleen to the greater curvature of stomach. It contains short gastric vessels and lymphatics, sympathetic nerves. Lienorenal ligament, it extends from hilum of the spleen to the left kidney. Next, it contains tail of pancreas, lymph nodes, lymphatics and sympathetic nerves. Next comes your phrenicocholic ligament. As this ligament is not attached to the spleen but supports its anterior end. It extends from splenic flexure of colon to the diaphragm. Next, visceral relations. It is related to the some of the impressions to the ribs. As you can see, gastric impression for the fundus of stomach, it lies between the superior and intermediate border. Renal impression, it represents the left kidney between the inferior and intermediate border. Next, colic impression, it is a splenic flexure of the colon. It is between it is joining the anterior end of spleen. Next, pancreatic impression, a tail of pancreas between the hilum and colic impression. As I said, hilum, it is a entry and exit of your nerves and vessels. Next comes your diaphragmatic surface, as it is related to the surface of diaphragm, which it can separate the spleen from the costo-diaphragmatic recess of pleura, lung, and 9, 10, 11 ribs of your left side. Has the spleen present in left side, so this diaphragmatic surface, it is getting separated from the left side. Next, blood supply. It is, as you can see in this picture, your left gastroepiploic, pancreatic artery, short gastric branches, splenic branches, and posterior gastric branches has same venous drainage. It is splenic vein is formed by the hilum of the spleen, and there are some of the tributaries or short gastric, left gastroepiploic veins, pancreatic veins. Next comes your lymphatic drainage. It is through pancreatic splenic lymph nodes, which are situated along the splenic artery. And there is also, I forgot to be present with the nerve supply. It is by celiac plexus. And the function, it is an important component of reticuloendothelial system, and it is a graveyard of RBC, that is your phagocytes of circulating antigens. It initiates the humoral and that is your HMI and CMI responses. So it is a hemopoietic organ during fetal life. It is also a immune responses under antigenic stimulation. There occurs increased lymphopoiesis for cellular responses, and it also increases the plasma cells for the formation of your humoral immunity. And the development, it comes from the mesoderm from the 6th intrauterine life. Next, your applied aspect, splenomegaly, has this enlargement of spleen, and splenectomy, surgical removal of spleen, is called splenectomy. Splenic puncture, it is punctured at 9th or 10th intercostal space in a mid-axillary line. Splenic infracture, it means any ischemic blood supply or obstruction to the blood supply. In this, there is a blood supply to the splenic, so there is a obstruction of your splenic arteries. Splenic infraction. Thanks for watching SPN.